Hey fam, I wanted to talk to you all today about some of the common responses or rebuttals we might hear when we ask our partners about bringing a sex toy into our routine. This can be a tricky subject depending on the dynamic of the relationship, right? We all know that this is something that a lot of people struggle to talk about and come to some sort of agreement on. So I wanted to let you know what are some of the common responses you might hear, but also how you can respond so that you and your partner both get your needs met and you can have a smooth interaction. Now, before we even get to the rebuttals, how the heck do you even ask your partner, right? How do you even bring up the subject to them that you want to bring a sex toy into the bedroom? I've talked about this before, so I'll just quickly refresh all of our memories. A good way to go about this is to start with an affirmation. Offer them a way that it's going to benefit both of you, and then also create space for them to go and think about it. This last step is important because just like you have the time to think it through and make the decision, we have to make room for our partners to do the very same. So let's talk about some of the scenarios, some of the responses and rebuttals you might hear. Let's start with best case scenario. Let's say they immediately are like, yes, I would love to try this with you. This sounds great. Tell me more. Well, you can begin to show them something that you might already be using. If you want to start with something that is not going to be too intimidating and that is going to be beginner friendly for you and your partner, a bullet vibe just like this one might be a great way to start. This is the Scarlet by Vibeplanet, and it is great for not only clitoral stimulation but also stimulating other areas of the body. It's super discreet. It's small and it's easy enough that you or your partner can hold it and stimulate you with ease. So let's talk about a less desirable outcome. Perhaps your partner's reaction is that they are concerned that they will be replaced with this sex toy. This is a really common concern for people because most people understand that their bodies cannot duplicate the sensation that a sex toy brings. Ultimately, the idea is that this toy is a collaborator in the experience for the both of you. It's really meant to enhance and heighten the experience, to mix things up, and to bring something new into your routine. It's not a replacement for your partner. Your sex toy can't listen to you vent. Your sex toy is never gonna cuddle with you. Your sex toy is never going to listen to your problems and tell you that it loves you, right? So it ultimately can never replace your partner. It's simply a way to enhance the experience. Now, let's say that you share with your partner that this is supposed to be a collaborative experience. The sex toy is really only meant to enhance our time together, and they are still feeling a little bit of concern. What I would suggest is you don't push, you don't force, you don't try to make them agree to something, but maybe offer a little bit of a compromise. Now, this is the Wanda. This is a wand massager that you can use anywhere on your body and you can have your partner use anywhere on your body. So maybe introducing something like this and having them use it on your neck or your back and letting them see how good it makes you feel, especially when they do it for you, can be a great way to introduce the idea of a sex toy. Obviously, there are tons of different outcomes that could happen during these conversations, and we could spend literally all day going through various ways to tackle all of the potential outcomes and possible responses to this question. So I want to leave you with this. No matter what happens, remember that this conversation is an opportunity for you and your partner to expand the ways you are intimate together, expand the ways that you experience pleasure together, and grow in love and pleasure. So prioritize patience, prioritize compromise and collaboration, and I promise you that you and your partner will both have your needs met. I do want to say thank you, a big thank you to Vibeplanet for sharing their toys with me that I've been showing you throughout this video. They're all super great, and thank you for sponsoring this video and helping me bring this content to my audience and this information to everyone. I hope you have found it helpful. Remember that you are divine and deserving of pleasure, and I will talk to you soon.